goodness, what did we get?
Wow, well, I don't understand what, huh?
I think I have the wrong bag.
Ah! Jeremy,
Jan?
maybe you need this.
Maybe so.
Betty Ford Clinic. All right.
Who do these gifts come from?
I think your chapter committee for Peak Awards.
Welcome, Jan.
Welcome, Jeremy. I'm going right for the booze.
You look fantastic. I'm going to pour myself a drink as well.
Thank you. And everyone, hopefully you're starting too.
We hope you guys are all at home, comfortable. If you need to get a beverage or something to eat, now would be a great time for that before we get started with the show here.
And we want to be safe. So Jeremy, are you 6 feet apart? Yes. Jeremy, just in case.
Thanks, Jan. Don't forget the thumbs, Jan. Don't forget the thumbs.
Toast.
Cheers. Peak 2020. So, if everybody is sat down and comfortable, before we get started, I want to remind everyone that voting is live right now for the People's Choice Awards. Please go to NKBA RockyMountain.org/vote and vote for your favorite kitchen or bathroom. We will be announcing the winners live at the end of the show.
The NKBA is the world's leading trade association for kitchen and bath industry. NKBA benefits design firms, cabinet shops, showrooms, and other small and medium businesses, as well as large manufacturers, distributors, and suppliers. There's tremendous value when you connect with like-minded peers, discuss trends, best business practices, and the industry itself. To sum up that value, let me share a few words that a local member had to say about their NKBA membership. NKBA is a screaming bargain compared to the other professional organizations. The association offers 4 free webinars per month when most other associations struggle to present 1. It puts on an amazing educational conference at the annual KBIS, which is co-located with IBS, and they put a lot of resources on certification, professional development, including the new badge pathway for industry partners. As a board member for NKBA and past president of this chapter, I am proud to know that the executive team did not cancel this year's awards event. They hung in there despite the health crisis, sponsors delaying their funding, and committee members in disagreement about postponing Peak. The committee persevered, stayed focused on the members, giving them the venue to celebrate their talents when almost all other local organizations canceled their design awards. Albeit, this is not the wild party at Mile High with an open bar and dancing, but this is a different kind of celebration. So, refresh your beverage, sit back, tighten your seatbelt, and be ready for the ride.
Hi you guys, it's Jennifer Bertrand. I'm sad I can't be with you guys this year, but I will next year, so you can't get rid of me that easily. It takes more than a pandemic to shake this lady. But I wish all of you guys best of luck in the awards this evening, or whenever you're watching this. And those are original paintings I had made for my office, and I expect you expect nothing less. So I hope all of you are staying healthy and able to be creative in a time when the world has gone mad. So huge hugs, and I'll see you guys next year. Bye!
For those of you that do not know, my name is Jeremy Parcels. I'm with Christopher's Kitchen and Bath, and I'm the president of the NKBA Rocky Mountain chapter. At this time, would the executive committee please join me, starting with Programs Chair Kimberly Stubbs from Appliance Factory Fine Lines, Communications Chair Anna Carrillo from Cornerstone Granite, Treasurer and Secretary Amber Howard, CKD, CBD from Showplace Cabinetry, and Membership Chair Colleen Miller of the Stone Collection. Thank you all for your time, effort, and energy this year, and thank you to your employers for allowing you to participate, giving up your generous time, and believing in the vision the NKBA has for our industry. The Peak Design Awards is a tremendous undertaking every year, and this year has certainly been a roller coaster. There is plenty of planning, all in place way before COVID ever started. For us, this starts in October or November, the year prior. We have planned, postponed, canceled, sampled, readjusted budgets countless times, and then planned some more.
First, we would like to thank all of our volunteers who stuck with it amidst all the changes and alterations. Without all of you selflessly giving your time and effort, this would not be possible. The Peak Awards Committee, Design Committee is Jennifer Russell, Jeremy Parcels, Jan Nej, Doug Walter, and Maria Martin. The Peak Committee is myself, Kimberly Stubbs, Holly Shaw, Colleen Miller, Siobhan French, Karen Larson, Heather Hill, Jenny Claus, and Kristen Penny. Thank you all so much for your hard work and dedication to make this year's event amazing no matter what. Secondly, I would like to give a shout out to the following companies who have provided goods and services this year. This year's business that are Appliance Factory Fine Lines, Discount Sign and Banner, Zulana Eats, The Flower Fix, The Neat Factory, and ABC Repo Graphics.
Through the ups and downs of planning this year, we had some very special Peak sponsors stick with us and trust in the vision that we had to turn lemons into lemonade. They trusted us to make it a night to remember, and we hope to exceed their expectations. Colorado Homes and Lifestyles, Specialty Appliance, BAC Ferguson, and the Stone Collection. Thank you for all of your trusted support this year and many years prior.
To say that we've been kept on our toes this year would be an understatement. Our annual chapter sponsors this year have been tremendously supportive and willing to do whatever it takes to stay engaged with our members. As we hope to progress from in-person events to Zoom meetings and back again, we'd like to thank you all for your support and making the Rocky Mountain chapter one of the best in the NKBA. Our sponsors for 2020 are the Stone Collection, Colorado Homes and Lifestyles, the International Design Collection, Christopher's Kitchen and Bath, Granite Imports, MSI, Monogram, Noel Vincent Interiors, Specialty Appliance, Roth Living, Appliance Factory Fine Lines, Mountain High Appliances, Home Advisor, Water Inc., Showplace Cabinetry, Constantino, Cornerstone Granite, and Ultra Design Center.
To kick off the Peak Design Awards 2020, we'll get started with the student competition. Let's send it over to Student Competition Chair Maria Martin, who is joined by Doug Walter and Mark Hopwood of BAC Ferguson.
All right, thank you, Jeremy. The NKBA has been focusing on developing and cultivating new young talent for years through accredited schools across the country. Our chapter has two of the best in Front Range Community College and Arapahoe Community College. Year in and year out, instructors from both schools do an outstanding job preparing their students for their careers ahead and challenge them to test themselves by submitting their work for design contests. Many of whom have won locally have gone on to win at the national level as well. The head of this year's student contest is a former student at Arapahoe Community College and newly certified AKBD, Maria Martin.
Good evening. This year's design competition was focused on a couple in their 40s, Liam and Olivia Taylor, who moved to the Boulder area and purchased a home with the intention of remodeling the kitchen and master bath. Liam favors function over style and mixed materials, while Olivia likes shabby chic with a neutral color palette and pops of color. Sustainable design is important to them, as is the idea of living in this home for many years to come. For the second year in a row, Ferguson BAC has sponsored our student design competition, and joining me to announce the winners is Director of Sales, Mark Hopwood.
Thank you, Maria. And Doug. We are honored to be part of the Peak Awards and support our local students in cultivation of the kitchen and bath talent for the Rocky Mountain region. This year's winners are third place, Crystal Brown. The success of Crystal's winning kitchen design rests in part with careful attention to their clients' busy lifestyles, their interest in sustainability, their plans to live in the house for a long term, and desire to bring Colorado's natural beauty indoors. Thoughtful kitchen appliance choices include a Bosch induction cooktop, Thermador steam convection oven, and smart LG Alexa compatible refrigerator. All smart choices for a busy, environmentally aware couple who also like to cook. The color scheme and finish choices are pure Colorado. Warm alder and slate blue painted cabinetry, snow white solid surface counters, reclaimed live edge shelving and wet bar, and warm brass hardware accents blue skies, snow-covered peaks, and our legendary Colorado sunshine.
Second place kitchen goes to Paige Pasica. Paige describes her award-winning kitchen design as warm, welcoming, and lived in, and she achieves the look with creamy taupe shaker-style cabinets, soft blue walls, paired with a traditional tile with a diamond detail. Refinished warm-toned wood flooring topped with a vintage-style gooseneck faucet are centered on a large window with a lovely view. Abundant storage and expansive countertops are strong features that speak to functionality. The open shelving tucked beneath wall cabinets feels homey rather than contemporary. The statement-making large-scale gas range in a dark finish adds a note of drama. Well done, Paige.
And now for our first place winner.
Started it all. Yeah.
Johnny never had this kind of problem before. Allison Corcoran. Allison's award-winning kitchen design drew inspiration from the Colorado mountain landscape as reflected in her palette of natural wood tones, mixed metals and brass and dark wash steel. Cream and teal references Colorado's blue spruce forests. Allison chose as a major focal point a custom range hood handcrafted in Fort Collins by Raw Earth, spelled with a U, not an EA, paired with a backsplash and pattern encaustic tile that ties into her shabby chic theme. Sustainable choices include locally sourced cabinets, upcycled crushed stone countertops, refinished oak flooring, energy-efficient appliances, and plenty of natural light. Vintage look lighting, throwback cabinet details, a farmhouse sink, and open shelving for favorite keepsakes all contribute to a casual, homey vibe. Congratulations, Allison, for award-winning kitchen design.
In bathrooms, the third place winner is Emily Smith. The feminine charm and homey simplicity of Emily's master bath might deceive us into thinking of her design solution as less than masterful, but close attention to detail reveals a certain balance and harmony that imbues the space with a peaceful sense of calm. The vanity wall is a masterpiece of both horizontal and vertical balance. The well-proportioned dove gray vanity, topped by modern farmhouse mirrors and lit by twin weathered wood chandeliers, set against a delicate floral wallpaper, is the room's best feature. But let's not forget that clawfoot tub tucked under an expansive window, or the arched entry to the shower that quietly says sanctuary. There is more than we could say, but we'll let Emily's design speak for itself. Nice job, Emily. Second place bathroom winner is Allison Corcoran. What better interpretation of shabby chic than Allison's weathered vintage meets chic elegance master bath? She has given homeowners everything they wanted in their well-planned, efficient, yet elegant master bath retreat. A black, gray, and white palette sets the stage for this oasis that features a clawfoot soaking tub tucked into an arched alcove. A second arched alcove on the adjacent wall embraces his and her vanities with doors creatively inset with metalwork. The flooring is a rectified porcelain tile from Spain that mixes a variety of patterns for a lively patchwork effect. Glamorous crystal touches add sparkle and reflection. You might almost miss the side-by-side washer and dryer sitting quietly to the side, giving deference to the show-stopping space.
And first place for bath is Shereel Starr. Shereel appropriately calls her first place bath a chic modern oasis. This spa-like retreat features a gorgeous soaking tub, a soothing aquatic color palette of cream, aqua blue, and white, cabinets reminiscent of driftwood and sand, and ocean-hued glass subway tile. A sparkling crystal chandelier adds glamour and elegance. The space also accommodates a laundry center, featuring a stacking washer and dryer and champagne, of course, ample storage for supplies, a spot for folding clean laundry, and a tall open cabinet for hanging garments. You can only imagine that whether taking a long soak or just doing the laundry, these homeowners won't mind spending time in the master bath.
I don't have anything.
All right, thank you, Jeremy. The NKBA has been focusing on developing and cultivating new young talent.
Supposed to go to Maria next.
I'd like to thank all of the professionals who came together this year to judge the student competition. They took time from their very busy lives, and they came together without hesitation to vote, debate, and help mold our student design leaders of tomorrow. The judges for this year's competition included Amber Howard, CKD, Jeremy Parcels, AKBD, Doug Walter, AKBD, Christine Spillar, CKBD, Gary Douglas, CKD, Elizabeth P. Lord, CKD, and Christopher Alwadala of Sanctuary Kitchen and Bath. Thank you very much.
For 8 years, the Peak Design Awards recognizes the top kitchen and bath designers in the Rocky Mountain chapter. For the second year in a row, we have now opened the competition up to non-NKBA members, and the response has been great, even in 2020. Tonight, we celebrate those entrants. This year, entries were judged by our friends and colleagues at the NKBA Manhattan chapter. Thank you to all of our judges who took time out of their busy schedule to vote on the Peak Design Awards winners. Now, on with the professional awards, starting with Jan Nej in the powder bathroom category.
Thank you. The powder bathroom category is dedicated to the small spaces containing just a water closet and a sink. And these spaces enable designers to make a large impact in a tiny space that will welcome guests. Third place goes to The Great Gatsby, designed by Gina Diamore Bowerly of Diamore Interiors. This powder was designed to be moody and sultry. Mission accomplished. Black painted paneling sets off the stone forest carved marble vanity on antique brass legs, while an oversized Hudson Valley pendant and vintage looking lighting continued the theme. a classic powder room. Second place goes to For Baby Got Back Light, also goes to Gina Diamore Barley of Diamore Interiors. This basement powder in the basement of a new home is dramatic and clever. The deep cerulean teal wall color sets off the Apavisa tile from decorative materials and the custom wood vanity with triangular cutouts that carry on this triangular theme. One judge commented, "Love carrying the floor tile up the backsplash wall." And finally, in a clean sweep of the category, and first place also goes to Gina Diamore for up 100% that bath. This private powder off the study for the lady of the house features drama everywhere you look. From the black painted furniture like vanity with white quartz top to the paneled wainscot, to the crystal covered drain in a brass scalloped sink, to the flush arterials chandelier that draws the eye up to the wallpapered ceiling. It's full of delightful detail and character, like the client herself. Next up, we have the small bathroom category, which is limited to bathrooms under 60 square feet. Third place goes to Penny Bath by Katie Sky Boreem of Katie Sky Interiors and Doug Walter, AKBD, of Doug Walter Architects. Working with only 35 square feet, designers Katie Sky Boreem and Doug Walter got rid of the heavy walls and dark colors and went with a wall-hung water closet and compact vanity for more legroom and opened the space up with an all-glass curveless shower surround. A judge wrote, "Light, bright, and actual spacious for its size." Second place goes to The Great Gatsby Returns by Alyssa Christie of Christie's Design Build Remodeling. This tiny bath, just under 6 feet by 6 feet, is in a home last remodeled in the 80s, badly. This new remodel is a beautifully executed retro style with a subway wainscot all around, octagon porcelain tile, white for the floor with black accents. Alyssa used a clawfoot tub and built-in medicine cabinet pulled the theme together. The judges wrote, "Beautiful space," and it was certainly brought back to its original era. A project to be proud of. First place goes to Serene Revival by Noelle Vincent, CMKBD of Noelle Vincent Interiors. The judges commented, "Great work bringing this mid-century back to this mid-century bathroom." This bathroom, just over 30 square feet, was cluttered and choppy. Noelle opened it all up with a curveless shower, barely separated by a fixed Euroglass panel. The aqua blue-green oversized subway tile gives a beach feel to this small space, while a hickory veneer floating vanity brings a perfect touch of natural wood into the space. The chrome towel rack over the tub neatly organizes linens, storage in the small but elegantly modern bath. Next up is the medium bath category, which gives the designer a little more room to work with square footages between 60 and 100 square feet. Starting off with third place, It's About to Get Meshy by Gina Diamore Barley of Diamore Interiors. This new modern farmhouse-style home uses stock cabinetry that is customized with a wine rack for towel storage and metal mesh for interest. A chevron wall tile continues down across the floor and up the shower wall. All in all, a funky farmhouse vibe. One judge wrote, "Nothing I can say except beautifully done." And second place goes to Megan Tennant of Forte Design Studios for Textured Farmhouse. This is the second farmhouse-inspired bath in row. Must be something about this pandemic that has us all longing for our agrarian roots. Megan greatly improved the function of this bath by tearing down the walls and replacing a seldom-used tub with a new steam shower next to 2 new windows. Reclaimed wood paneling lines the ceiling and clads the barn door, giving this space a bold, retro, and slightly masculine vibe. A fun, oversized lantern-style pendant provides an accent in front of the stained hickory shaker-style vanity. And finally, first place goes to Paul Freed of Original Roots Design and Build for Modern Mixed and Suite. Working on this mid-century split level, Paul performed this remodel for a New York couple who hadn't yet moved here. Taking 2 small bedrooms, he combined them into one master suite with this restrained minimal and modern bath, which features a large new picture window over the tub. Large black hex floor tile adds contrast and drama. This bath proves the Miles Van Roo saying, less is more.
Chairing the peak competition was both fun and hard work this year. With so many gorgeous entries, the judges were exceptionally hard. These spaces are over 120 square feet and challenge the designer to continue to create interest and make them still feel welcoming and inviting. This category was the most hotly contested of the whole competition, with 12 entries vying for the coveted 3 winning spots. Most of these are separated by only 1 or 2 points. That's how closely the judging is. A tip for next year's entrants: points are most commonly lost in the graphics and design guidelines categories. So study up. Here are the top large bathrooms. Third place goes to Jeremy Parcells, AKBD of Christopher's Kitchen and Bath for Fashionista Master Bath. Judges wrote, "What a transformation. A beautiful, serene space. Here, a tailored symmetrical competition is 10 times better than the dark 80s bathroom that was there before. The custom furniture style vanities give way to a gorgeous custom shower enclosure, toilet partition, and window screen for added privacy." In second place, for crisp, clean, and classic, goes to Heather Radcliffe Clip of Christopher's Kitchen and Bath. The judges said, "This is a beautiful space that answers the client's wish list. So glad to see the play on whites. Too many make the mistake of using the same tone on shade of white throughout the space." Heather took an 80s bath that was way too Tuscan to a bright, spacious space with an elegant, clean, and inviting, with generous storage in both the vanity and opposite the tub. And the big first place winner is Gina Diamore Burrell of Diamore Interiors for the Legends of the Carpeted Bath. Like so many homes built in the 90s, this bath featured the obligatory whirlpool tub and a homogeneous tiled deck with dark and dated cabinets and fittings. A freestanding Kohler tub sits lightly in a niche surrounded by opaque drapery. A custom walnut vanity features a center display cabinet for their gemstone collection. The judges raved about this space, saying, "Nicely done, lovely space with excellent choice in materials. Kudos for the diagonal tile." Next, on to category I, cabinetry and other rooms. This is always a tough category, and this year was no different. With creative spaces and fun spaces, That could include laundry room, library, bar, or any other space where cabinetry is used throughout the home that is not a kitchen or bathroom. We will jump right to second place, and it goes to Books and Bougie by Gina Diamore Borelli of Diamore Interiors. This couple needed to separate a large loft into his and hers work areas. The designer added a wall and turned the large hall with 18-foot ceilings into a library. To create a vintage Hollywood feel the clients desired, she added a 54-inch pulley sconce and rebound old library books with leather and metallic paper. When it comes to adding swank to any project, this doll really knows her onions. Speaking of swanky, first place we have Speakeasy Glitz and Glamour by Don Wilkinson and Six Walls Interior Design and Bo Beck of Elton R Construction. For this large family of 5 who loves to entertain, their existing bar was not cutting it. They wanted a glamorous place to bring friends and business associates. They told their designer they wanted a speakeasy vibe, and the designer delivered the ritzy gin mill their clients asked for.
Hi, Captain. You look swanky tonight.
Just trying to keep up with you, Kim.
Oh, flattery will get you points in my book. We don't have time for that now.
What are we doing?
Well, it's my favorite part of the night. It's the kitchen categories.
Me too.
Oh, wonderful. Well, would you like to start?
Could I? Thank you.
Go right ahead.
Let's get started with the category of small kitchens. As we all know, most of our clients want white kitchens, and they want us, but don't want it to look too cold. And here we'll show you how 3 talented designers were able to master that challenge. Third place goes to Julie Ray of Trust Interiors. This kitchen, called Light, Not White, showcases how to use stained wood to tone down a white kitchen. Julie matched the stained light oak floors with wood, floating shelf, chairs, and wood top to help soften the space. Instead of inundating this small kitchen with wall cabinets, she used open storage and placed the bulk of the storage under the stairs, which is out of view and out of the way. Second place is awarded to Elizabeth Lord, Clip of Elizabeth Lord Residential Design. Congratulations, Elizabeth. Her entry, Historic Kitchen, confined to constraints from remodeling a condo and challenged with making something new while maintaining the historic character of the building, Elizabeth knew what details to keep and what details to embellish without going overboard. She eloquently mastered the art of blending the old with the new by exposing the brick wall and keeping the original stained glass. Designing curved cabinets helps to soften the space, while adding intrigue as one walks through this galley kitchen. And the winner, first place, is Julie Ray of Truss Interiors. Congratulations, Julie. Julie does it again with her sense of knowing how to tone down a white kitchen. The striking element that excited the judges for this kitchen, titled Creamy Dreamy, was the joint design choice Julie implemented, matching the warm tones of the floor to the wall cabinets, with a stain on the ceiling beams and trim around the windows. This prevented this white kitchen, that boasts a white countertop, flooring, and backsplash, from being too cold.
Thank you, Doug, but I'm taking the next category.
All righty.
Category B, medium kitchen. In this category, sizes of kitchen can start to offer designers more creative ways to enlarge the space. Here you will see how different NKBA certified designers expanded their clients' kitchens in ways that blend seamlessly into the other rooms. We have an honorable mention going to Jeremy Corsells, AKBD of Christopher's Kitchen and Bath. I can understand why the judges felt compelled to give this medium kitchen category an honorable mention. Jeremy was able to turn this ugly, builder-grade kitchen, lacking any design style and storage, into an elegant kitchen that gave the clients what they wanted. Manipulating the space to make it more open to the family room and dining room, and made the huge portside-topped island the focal point and gathering spot for this empty nester family. And in third place, we have Noel Vincent, CMKBD of Noel Vincent Interiors. This kitchen, titled Mid-Mod Homage, showcases Noel's talent in mixing colors. She was able to balance the colors and textures in a very pleasing way so as to not take away from the form and function of mid-century design. As one judge commented, mid-century to a T. Taking second place is Christine Kozoff, AKBD of Colorado Kitchen Design, and Doug Walter, AKBD of Doug Walter Architects. This design team duo used their collective talents to convert a non-functional room as the new location for this kitchen titled Grand Central Kitchen. By raising the stills of the windows that were considered an obstacle by the clients, Christine and Doug validated how the new proposed location can provide the storage and function so badly needed. The elements of brick and rustic flooring added the old style the clients were seeking in this 10-year young home. Now the winner in first place is Elizabeth Ariello, CKD with Kitchen Distributors. In this expanded kitchen, titled Broken to Beautiful, Elizabeth was able to capture her clients' goals. Incorporate a clean and contemporary interior without making it too dramatic to the traditional exterior of the home. In the design elements she selected, from the cabinet doors to the gray tones on the walnut finish, she updated the look without going too modern. Continuing the walnut wood floor to the wood finish to the fireplace wall blends these two rooms into an elegant and updated kitchen expansion. The judges agreed, giving her high marks to first place. Next is category C, large kitchen. Large kitchens can be challenging because as designers, we can easily fall into the trap of adding too many design elements to fill the space. Here we will see how two designers selected simple design elements and subtle drama, creating large kitchens into extremely inviting spaces. Starting off with second place is Composed Contemporary by Colorado designers Cami Martellini of Enchanted Kitchens and Mary Jane Cipro of Thomas Settler Homes. Most of us try to make a plethora of textures and colors in a space. Cami and Mary Jean designed a well thought out kitchen titled Composed Contemporary, which is two major design elements, one cabinet finish and one granite color for the tops and backsplash. This simple color ensemble, along with the grand layout, provides an inviting space that even the judges flipped over. The large kitchen winner in first place is Noel Vincent, CMKBD of Noel Vincent Interiors. In this expanded kitchen titled It's All in the Curves, showcases a curved banquette designed at one end of a large island. The banquette offers a unique sitting space for family and friends to gather, keeping the stained wood window trim as a contrast against the white painted walls and white cabinetry provided a clean and crisp kitchen. The dark flooring, dark base cabinets, and dark custom metal wood hood makes the kitchen a winner. Sorry, Doug, I got a little carried away. I'll let you finish the category.
That's mighty nice of you, Kim. Folks, I would like to remind you that take a second. If you haven't voted, please go to www.nkba.rockymountain.org/vote.html and vote for your favorite kitchen kitchen and bath, as we'll be announcing those winners at the end of the evening. So, to round out the kitchen categories, we have extra large kitchen. This is a new category that we added to Peak this year. These spaces are extremely challenging because one has to have mastered spatial relations, the art of balancing objects, and it's not fair to have these projects compete against large kitchens. Here we'll show you how 3 experienced designers created bold elements that effectively tone down the expanse of the space while staying true to form and function, creating inviting and jaw-dropping extra-large kitchens. If you're ready, we'll go to 3rd place. It goes to Noelle Vincent, CMKBD of Noelle Vincent Interiors. Noelle's a very busy woman. She teaches at Front Range Community College, has been immersed in remodeling her entire home, and to think she found time to create yet another award-winning kitchen for a client. Titled Monumental Soul, she had a challenging design task to achieve for her client. Keep appliances in the same location, enlarge to accommodate Airbnb guests, and room for the monthly French baking class. The details in the design are captured in the cabinet finishes, cabinet hardware, and the placement of cabinetry, becoming a visual supporting structure to the space, creating an inviting and cozy French abode. In 2nd place, we have Gina Demore Bowerly of Demore Designs. We've watched Gina excel quickly to become an award-winning design influencer since her first entry to Peak 3 years ago. In this kitchen, titled What the Farmhouse, Gina demonstrates her talent in working with an expansive space, not afraid to take the vent hood to the ceiling, and knowing that adding the wood trusses will offset the visual weight of that hood. She cleverly uses elements to unify the space by installing shiplap on all her walls. Her talent with furnishings is exemplified in the seating areas she created. And finally, taking 1st place is Scott Parker of Nest Architectural Design. Congratulations, Scott. New to entering Peak, but not new at creating sensational spaces, Scott created a warm and inviting black and white kitchen titled It's Not That Black and White. In order to unify the design, Scott paid careful attention to the window heights, mounting locations, cabinets, and the height of the rolling ladder, producing an underlying consistency to the space as the eye moves around the room. Knowing when and where to continue the white or black elements was the key to their success in earning 1st place. Jeremy?
Thank you, Doug and Kim. What an amazing group of winners. It's the 2nd year that we've had the best before and after categories, as selected by the judges, which are up next. But first, a message from our sponsors, Specialty Appliance.
Your own home.
Specialty Appliance really appreciates our partnership with NKBA and our relationships with designers in the Colorado marketplace. We have 3 beautiful showrooms across the Front Range. We're here today in our Greenwood Village location, but we are also located in Louisville and Fort Collins, so we cover north to Cheyenne and south through Colorado Springs. Here at Specialty, we have great professionally trained staff, and we also have a wonderful trade referral program to help support designers. To learn more about this program, please email us at tradereferral@buyfromsa.com, or please reach out to me with any questions, and I would love to help.
the Bearcat of Business Development and Specialty Appliance, Lori Raymond. Lori, how are you doing today?
I'm great, Jeremy. Thank you so much. But I sure miss seeing all these beautiful faces on this evening.
I agree. It's not quite the same. But look at all those lovely people on the Zoom meeting.
Absolutely, but I guess that's 2020 in a nutshell, huh?
I guess so. But you know, the silver lining is that we will test a whole new experience of presenting at the Peak Awards for the entire chapter, state, world to see. Specialty Appliance has been such an amazing supporter of our chapter for years, and we couldn't be more excited to have you sponsor the Peak Design Awards again in 2020. This year, we would like to have you help us present a very important award that is only a couple of years old now.
We look forward to attending and supporting the Peak Awards every year and beyond excited to announce the winners of the Best Before and After Kitchen and Bathroom as chosen by this year's judging panel. The winner for Best Before and After Kitchen is Green Great Room by Doug Walter, NKBA of Doug Walter Architects and Katie Sky of Katie Sky Interiors. The judges commented, well-executed design, planned functionality of the space works very well. Excellent graphic and presentation standards and the use of NKBA planning guidelines.
And the Best Before and After Bathroom is Aspen West End Master Bath Transformation by Karen White of Karen White Interior Design. The judges said, beautifully done. What a transformation. Great seeing thought towards living in place. Guidelines followed. Love the tile rug and do not miss a sea of white nothingness on the floor. Cabinetry beautifully made in the tall cabinet for storage. Oh my.
Congratulations to both winners. You should be very proud of your projects. Beautiful work.
The Peak Design Awards are a tremendous undertaking every year, and thanks to the amazing entrants from our talented designers across the Rocky Mountain region. A major influence in pushing people to enter is the coverage in Colorado's premier design and lifestyle magazine, Colorado Homes and Lifestyles. Since starting the Peak Design Awards, we have been fortunate to have Colorado Homes and Lifestyles as our media partner. Entrants are encouraged to submit their work in hopes that it may be published in the Peak Winners section of their kitchen issue annually. Every year, their editorial team, led by Editor-in-Chief Kate Myers, with support from the entire organization, come together to select the winners of the CHNL Most Dramatic Makeover for one kitchen and one bathroom from all of our submissions. Joining me today to announce this year's winners is publisher and huge supporter of the NKBA, Holly Scott.
Hello. The NKBA Rocky Mountain chapter has some very talented designers making our choices very difficult every year, oftentimes coming down to the smallest differences that separate our winning projects. This year was no exception. After much debate, the winners of this year's Colorado Homes and Lifestyles Most Dramatic Makeovers are Cool Cap Hill Kitchen by Bren Mood at Original Roots Design and Build. There were many, many wonderful designs in the mix, but this one jumped out because sometimes restraint creates the most drama. This kitchen went from clunky, dark, willy-nilly to light, elegant, and timeless. The designer made the most of light, textures, and a wee bit of color to create a classy working kitchen. And for bath, Aspen West End Master Bath Transformation by Karen White Interior Design. Basically, a bathroom you'd run from to a bathroom you'd run to. This design transformed a spectrum of browns and cheesy fixtures into a light, airy space with multiple spots for soothing, cleansing, and primping, as well as adding loads of hidden storage space. A luxurious combination of grays and finishes add up to a beautiful, calming, and classy retreat. Colorado Homes and Lifestyles has proudly sponsored the NKBA Peak Awards for 6 years. We are honored to celebrate and showcase these amazingly talented designers. Congratulations to our winners, and thank you.
It's always so exciting to see who the team at CHNL will choose. Now, I'd like to send it over to past chapter president Holly Shaw of Caesarstone and new membership chair Colleen Miller of the Stone Collection.
So, Colleen, you're the new kid on the block with the executive committee.
Seems so, but I am super excited to be a bigger part of this great chapter. But I'm even more a little excited to find out who the winner of the People's Choice categories are.
I know what you mean. It's always interesting to see who all our peers vote for. Let's find out who won, starting with the People's Choice bathroom. And the winner is Clean, Crisp, and Classic by Heather Ratcliffe with Christopher's Kitchen and Bath and Plumbing.
Congratulations, what an amazing bathroom. I wish mine was that nice. And the last award for the night is the People's Choice Kitchen, which goes to Jeremy Parcel, the person who did the bath. Congratulations, everyone.
We'd like to offer all the winners in entrance a huge congratulations. You should be proud of your hard work in putting it out there to be judged by your peers. That's not an easy thing to do. All of our winners can pick up your awards drive-through style tomorrow from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Specialty Appliance in Greenwood Village. Come pick up your award, take a quick socially distanced photo, and grab lunch to go. Thank you again to our sponsors and to BAC Ferguson for sponsoring the live stream and hosting us here today. I would like to thank you all for joining our first ever live peak broadcast. Despite some ups and downs and working through some things, we really appreciate you guys being here. I couldn't do it without everybody here tonight. If everybody could please come join me up here. This is a team effort by everybody involved. Where's your masks?
Over there, come.
Anna, come on up here. Yay! Guys, this is a team effort. Thank you all so much.
Good job, everyone.
We love you. Have a good night. But first, these messages from BAC Ferguson.
See you tomorrow.
Turn on the oven to 325 degrees. Make your house into a home with Builders Appliance Center and Ferguson Bath, Kitchen, and Lighting Gallery. Let our experts enhance your way of living by helping you select the perfect appliances and fixtures to innovate, modernize, and stylize your life. Whether you're building new, remodeling, or just upgrading, find it at BAC Appliance Center and Ferguson Bath, Kitchen, and Lighting Gallery. Visit us online or stop by our showroom today.